Order
Hi,
filled.
good morning. This is Mark from Right Line Trading. I want to show the AI Auto Trader and what we're up to this morning. So today is Monday, May 6th. It's just a little bit after 9:30. The
Order
opening bell
submitted.
just rang a few minutes ago, and we've got the NQ up here rumbling away this morning. We're trying to make a little bit of money here. Let's see how this goes for us. If you can hear me and see me, if you could just drop in the chat. All right, Rue is back. Rue, way to go, man. You got me moving in a whole new direction, Rue. Uh, over here's the uh, over here's the evidence. So appreciate you
Order
joining me this
submitted.
morning. Are you trading gold or CL? Both of them seem like they're moving a lot
Order
this
filled.
morning. Look at that gold. Woo! That's a beautiful setup.
Order submitted.
All long. Everything's long this morning, guys. Got this drone over here just moving big time. All right, Nightbot, good morning. Robert, good morning. All right, guys, we're off to the races here.
Order filled.
We got this strategy here cranking. This is the NQ30 range, Signal A. This one's the drone, and rolling up some big time cash
Order
this morning
filled.
here. Right here's the leaderboard. So we got the NQ in full gear here. It's taking off big time. Toby, good morning.
Order filled.
Toby, talk me through the gift cards. I did get another email that said that both of those were received. So maybe you could give me
Order
a little
filled.
bit of insight. I was hoping to see it today, and actually I didn't even check Discord. Maybe you sent me a message there. I should look. But I owe you one more if and let me know if that second one didn't work.
Order filled.
But yeah, we'll do the AA Auto Challenge again. We got the heavyweight champion just joined the ring here.
Order filled.
Toby, I wonder what you look like, Toby. Every time I think about people on the internet and stuff, it's you never have clarity of who you're talking to.
Order filled.
Sometimes you get these emojis, which kind of gives you a little insight of who you are, but it's always a mystery. Hey, we got some good trades going on this morning.
Order
Though. Look at
submitted.
this NQ.
Order filled.
Look at that thing go.
Order
18-1.
filled.
Woo! Awesome. Man, what a great trade out of the gate, guys. Woo! Hope everybody's catching this one. Okay, great. Yes, so the two, good. You mentioned that second one wasn't working. Apparently, for whatever reason, now it is. So that's awesome. I'll get that third one now. I saw that last night, so I didn't mess with the third one yet. I wanted to
Order filled.
see what was happening. All right, so the NQ30 range Signal A with a nice trade out of the gate this morning. Great. Are you guys trading this morning?
Order
Toby,
filled.
you making any trades, or you got the system running? If you could let me know what strategy's number one or two for you. Ooh, haymakers right here too.
Order submitted. Order
Oh,
filled.
just missed. 555. That's some good numbers this morning, guys. Would have been a great day to be in the ring right away. Got one trade under my belt this morning. One little one that I took on the gold. Yeah, send a picture, Toby. I'm curious. That's always a mystery to me. Good. We'll try to
Order
get some
submitted.
setups here going. We've got this gold Signal B bot just taking over this morning. Did have the leaderboard covered, but the NQ just jumped in. All right, good job. Made a little bit of money on the GC Signal B. Yeah, looks like this one here. I got the drone up to 500 or so here, and oh yeah, the bot's here. That's number one. It's the one I'm showing. It's this one. Great. Boy, gold's really moving up big time. Yeah, I traded on it last night. Took a little bit off it. Great move in gold. Got the NQ moving nicely too this morning. Great morning to be a trader. Big moves.
Order submitted.
Looks like 18,000's kind of down south quite a bit here. All right, big leaderboard this morning. Hey, Dr. Jeff, good morning. Yeah, if you guys want to put your bot you want to trade today in the auto challenge in this chat anytime, go ahead, do that. I think the shortcut for me so far has been to just write them down over here on a piece of paper, and then it's easy to tell who wins if we reset the strategy values here when we take off for trading. So for example, right now, if the hour would have been up, the number one strategy right here is this one here, the Signal A bot NQ, followed by the drone. So we'll just use this as our really quick leaderboard. We can reset all these at 10 or whatever, and then we'll just be off to the races. Okay, Toby's going the gold nugget today. And you guys can copy Toby if you want to. That's why I think this might be a little easier, because you can easily copy, somebody else. Everybody can pick the gold nugget, for example, and if everybody, wins, that's the winning strategy. I'll send everybody a gift card. That way you can all pick the same strategy if somehow people wanted to. So Toby, gold nugget.
Order filled.
Okay, great. Haymaker. Okay,
Order
Dr.
filled.
Jeff still wants that Signal A with the 15. The 15. He wants to be in alignment on both of those.
Order filled.
Haymaker with the 15 and 50. Right now in our strategy, we only have the 50 be in alignment, so I can get that one going. I did have it set up for you, so I'll get that one going again. All right. Let's assess this market here and see where we're going to go with a couple of these accounts. I brought in a few more of the evaluations, and I wanted to kind of show again, hopefully, how the setup will work to get some of these over the finish line again today. Kind of do a quick recap of what I'm looking at right now is I've got, let's see, account balances. For PAs, I'm working on like day 3, I think, for these 4. They're at the payment amount, but you need to trade them for 10 consecutive days before you get paid. So I've got 12,000 in payments due for those if I can make it the full 10 days. And then I have a couple more that flipped over today. So now I got 6 total of the PAs, and then we'll try to work on some regular evals today, see if we can flip some over together. All right, Copper Nail, good morning. He's going to take the Haymaker. Straight up Haymaker, no changes. That one has the 50 in alignment, so that's this one right here. At 555 right now.
Canceled.
Triple nickels they call it. We'll get you set up here when we take off, but looks like that would have been 3rd place, right? Oh no, 4th place right now.
Order filled.
Some good numbers already this morning. Woo! Gold nugget at 336. This one's a test strategy that we're working on. Another test here.
Order filled.
I think these actually might be the exact same now. I was testing this one, the trailer, and it was producing better and better every week. So we changed the drone to trail now. So that one can probably be removed from my setup here. So yeah, we'll do some trading here. See if we can get some accounts going. I want to show the trade copier and how I've been able to leverage it to flip over a few accounts here. So we'll try to get that going here. Let's see, what is my lowest number? That's what I usually do with the accounts. I kind of just try to always start with the lowest number. So it looks like 782, so we'll get that one over here. It's kind of how you could do a setup to get the trade copier. This is the trade copier. We'll get this one going. Okay. Yeah, thanks for answering that question, Charles. I've only used Rhythmic personally. I haven't dipped my toe into anybody else's data feed or prop accounts. So I wrote a note down yesterday. I was doing some research over the weekend. I wrote a note down yesterday to check out Top Step and their model. I would love to create the financing too. So that's where I'm going to head from a business perspective is see if I can, create a business similar to that.
Order submitted.
Okay, so let's get this thing working here. So we want to get this thing set up. So we're gonna do one of these Apex accounts, and we'll lead it into a couple more. I have 10 evals here, and I thought we would do probably like a 2, a 3, a 2, and a 3, just to kind of show that what it could do with multiple accounts. So next is I want to get this strategy over here set up.
Order submitted.
We'll put the let's put the number 1 lead dog on this account. So we're gonna go create this this strategy. I'm gonna remove this one. We're going to use this one to drive this account over here. So to do that, I'm gonna go do a new strategy. Go load this this template.
Order submitted. Order submitted.
So we're going to load this bot up, and what it's doing is it's taking the direction from the drone over here. So it's going to be moving its stops and targets depending on what the drone's telling it. And here we want to make a small modification because we don't need 200 ticks to get these evals flipped over. We only need 60, actually 60, but with the slippage and the commissions, I always say 62 ticks of profit.
Order filled.
So that's the known variable on 10 contracts. So we want to put 10
Order
contracts. And we need to get 62 ticks. That's $3,100 this trade right now. Now our stop we have a couple options, and I'm wanting to take your guys' advice. I want to throw out a couple options to you. One option is to try to get 2 trades out of this. So set the stop at 25 ticks. Or you can do 50 ticks and just get 1 trade out of it. Do you guys think it's a better idea to try to do 2 trades so we can set 2 of them at 25 ticks, or try to give it
Order
enough
filled.
room to come back all the way to 50 ticks before it gets to 62? So looking for advice here in the chat. Kind of give me your guys' advice. We'll try the conservative approach with 25, and we'll go to 50 in a minute, but kind of just like to hear what you guys think makes more sense. So this is a $50,000 account, Robert. It seems to be the
Order
number that I've
submitted.
settled in on. I didn't realize I skipped over $50,000 accounts forever. I knew they were the most popular, but I thought I knew more than I did, and I was using the $100,000 static forever. But I really
Order
like
filled.
these 50,000 the way they're set up. So this is a $50,000 account, so I'm going to set this to 25 ticks, so we're going to be able to take 2 trades. If we take the first loss at 25 ticks, okay, we'll be able to hopefully stay in the game here for the second trade. So let's think about what kind of strategy we'll want to do for a trail. 50's been working for it so far, so let's keep that there, and let's put this profit window at 10. So if it gets 10 ticks away, it will seal in the profit. Won't let it get more than 20 ticks away. So this is going to be
Order
we call this
submitted.
the trade management for our setup, and the number we're running is right here. So 782 is here, and it's going to copy to 783 also. Just going to check my instrument. Yep, everything's good. So now kind of the whole strategy comes into play. We know when we get triggered is by this yellow line over here. Yeah, the stop loss is 2,500, so that's 50 ticks if you're trading 10 contracts. Another way to look at it is just one contract is $250, so you can kind of divide it by 10 then and see how that would work out.
Order filled.
So we're going to look at the market now and just kind of decide when to enable our strategy. Right now with the 50, in the green direction, this is where we would have entered on the last candle, which wouldn't have been a great setup for us. Let's take a look at this to see what happened on this trade. This trade we would have entered on this next candle over here, and we would have lost this trade for sure. Yeah, 32 ticks. But now we want to enable it. We like this idea. We like this green cross. So we're gonna jump in here hopefully on this next candle if it's another green candle, and we'll be off to the races here. Now, I don't know if it's calling this a volume zone and it's maybe going to stop us. It's possible. We need 60 ticks of opening between
Order
the
submitted.
volume zones. That may have kept us out of that one.
Order filled.
All right, TS, Lee Long, good morning. Yeah, we started a little bit at about 9:35 or so, came online here. If you want to play the AI Auto Challenge, just type whatever strategy you think will be the lead dog at 11 o'clock. This is the
Order
leaderboard right now.
submitted.
We've got the 30 range signal AA I bought in at 745.
Order filled.
Followed by the Sim 101, which is really a Revo strategy that we're working on. Haymaker looks like it's at number 4 or 5 right now. Pretty good movement in the market today, so
Order submitted.
we're hopeful. We are hopeful. Haymaker had a nice trade when I was coming online. It's the same entry
Order
for
filled.
these 3, all signal A. The Haymaker's a signal hay. Yeah.
Order filled.
When you size up, it changes a lot, Rue, for sure. It's going to take a little bit for us to get a trade here with the with the 50 moving around on us on the NQ. We need to take a trade in alignment with the 50, so we'll only take like these green crosses if the
Order filled.
if the 50 is showing
Order filled.
an upslope, and we'll only take a short trade if the 50's red. So kind of sometimes it takes a little bit for the
Order filled.
setup to come into play. And now we've got this pivot here too stopping us, so there's a little bit of market structure here holding us back from trading.
Order filled.
Yeah, not quite enough room
Order
for this
submitted.
one. This one's set at 60 ticks, I believe, of separation between where it would enter the trade at and where it senses the pivot zones. It's designed to try to keep us out of trouble. I can change these crosses here to follow that same. So now that cross disappeared because I put in the parameters, the filter that said it needed to be 60 ticks away. So it doesn't show up as a valid entry signal. This one was still a valid entry signal because it didn't sense that 60 ticks away. Let's prove that theory. So it would have entered on the next candle after the candle closes. Nope. It's 40.
Order filled.
Okay, hope we get a trade here soon. All right, Dr. Hanson, good morning. Yeah, we've got a lot of good green numbers here on the leaderboard. Goes pretty deep this morning. Had a tough day Friday. Oh my goodness, Friday was hardcore. Woo! There wasn't many on the leaderboard Friday. Wow, nice move. Wow. Great market here to be trading today. We got rid of that volume zone now. We'll be able to hopefully catch a trade here soon. So just give you kind of a little bit of a round table here in the screen. This is the RTrader Pro. It's called for Rhythmic. If you're trading an Apex account, they give you this software
Order
to use
submitted.
kind of as your dashboard to trade with. And over here we're trading a few evaluation accounts, and down here I've got a couple of paid accounts. Made one trade last night just to kind of make sure all my system was working and everything. So I made one trade last night, but I've got these other, I've got $12,000 due in payments here, and then a couple brand new ones. And then we've got some evals that we're going to work with. So we're trying to, work on a couple evals. Want to show the trade copier over here. So we set up a trade copier. I've got number 782 going to trade to 783 when it takes it. And the strategy we're using over here to do that with is this NQ30 range signal A AI bot. So that's going to be our trade management strategy. As soon as either the haymaker or these any of these signal A's take a trade, we should be in this trade too. So we'll see here soon. I think the setup's getting right for a trade. Dr. Hansen, are you making some trades? And also, Dr. Hansen put in the chat here, oh, it's after 10, so let's go ahead and do this. If anybody wants to do the AI Auto Challenge, we'll do a $25 gift card. So far, Toby is the heavyweight champion of the world. He's 3 for 3. He picked 3 different strategies. All of them happen to be the bots. He did the NQ30 range signal A bot, NQ30 range signal B bot.
Order submitted.
And I believe the other one was the NQ 2-minute bot that he won on. He won all 3 of them. So today, he picked the gold nugget. I've got Dr. Jeff down for the haymaker. I need to build this one super quick. He wants the haymaker with the 15 also engaged. So to do that, we're going to go down here, grab this template, load this guy up, load the haymaker. And like I said, the only thing that he likes to add is he wants to add the 15 also. So he wants a little more confirmation to take this entry. So it's going to restrict his entry just a little bit more than I'll say the standard one. And down here, we'll just give him we'll use, unfortunately, it's Miller time. I think I deleted everybody else's. So it's Dr. Jeff time here.
Order filled.
Dr. Wild. Okay, good. So we got you. Make sure that's in queue. Yep. Okay, get you enabled. All right. So let's go ahead and reset. Okay, Dr. Hansen, in queue. NQ bot. Awesome, here we go. Okay, so to do this, let's just prove to everybody how it's going to work. Right now, this would be the leaderboard. So this is the leaderboard. But what we'll do is we'll just disable every one of these, and it basically resets them. To do that, I want to just go close all the flatten everything. So even if you're in a trade, this is kind of a good feature to know. Like if my Apex account or whatever is maybe not responding or whatever the term might be, you can right mouse click anywhere. Let me see, is it anywhere on the chart? No. I guess it's got to be in this gray pane here. I think it's anywhere in this. Okay, yeah, it looks like it's anywhere in this area of any of your charts. You can right mouse click and you can hit flatten everything. There's another way to do it.
Order submitted.
If you use positions down here in the control center, you can right click anywhere in here also and flatten everything. So we'll do this one. We'll go into positions, we'll flatten everything. So closed all the trades. And this is really what I wanted to show. It takes all the realized value and all the unrealized value and makes them 0. So now to re-enable, and this might be a trick for some people out there with the system, if you're enabling each one of them individually, sorry about that, to get them all at one time, you can just left click on any one of them, and then on your keyboard hit the control key and the A key at the same time. Control and A. That what they do call it says it selects them all, and now you can right mouse click and and go up there and click the enable button. That enables all 30 strategies at once. Okay, we're off to the races.
Order submitted.
So again, anybody else
Order
out there, if you
submitted.
haven't dropped in the chat the robot that you wanna trade today, go ahead and do that. You can pick any one of them, and you
Order
can
submitted.
pick the same one as other people picked, and I'll be able to send $25 Amazon gift cards to whoever wins. So we'll keep this as the leaderboard here, the realized value.
Order filled.
This number, when you flatten everything or reset all your positions, the accounts tab here, it keeps the number of profit or loss from the session. So it resets at 5 o'clock in PM to 0. And then if you trade at like 2 in the morning or 10 PM, it will keep this number here all day until 5 PM again the next day. And then it resets it to 0. That would have been a nice entry right there, huh? So we're going for 10 contracts. We're running a $50,000 Apex account. We're going to try to use 10 contracts and try to get to 62 ticks. So that's the goal. 62 ticks with 10 contracts is $3,100. Been lucky and got quite a few of these over fairly quick and fairly easy. So this is something that you may consider. And it was all inspired by Rue. Thank you, Rue. Appreciate that. With those $100,000 statics that I was using, I could only trade 2 contracts on the E-mini here. So it was a lot slower process. This one, you blow an account in one trade. They're $35. You know, it's way different than trade my own money. Way different. You know, my own money, if I lose 1,000, that hurts. Losing 1,000 with a prop account doesn't seem to feel the same. Yeah, sure is. A lot of specials for sure. Let's see what else is trading well this morning. Looks like we got an RTY that is coming up here on the leaderboard. Let's go look at that market real quick. Cash cow's at $95. Not great. Which one is this one? Signal A drone. $5.10. So this one's doing good. Okay, it made this nice move. Wow, that's a great entry. It entered this trade right here, and it rode it all the way up there. Let me get these crosses set up for this one. Signal A. There we go. So now the cross, this is where that one entered at. Man, what a beauty. Oh, yeah.
Order submitted.
Nice one. Okay, having a little bit of a tough time getting a trade here on our haymaker.
Order filled.
Market structure's kind of trying to figure it out here.
Order filled.
So we're doing a couple of Apex accounts together right now. This is a couple evals, trying to get in a trade here. Got the a version of the Haymaker set up for it, and we got it set up
Order
at 25
submitted.
ticks. So we're going to take 2 trades with it. My specialty has been leaving it open at 50 ticks and leaving the profit at 62. But I thought maybe we'd try this one where it's 25 ticks. It'll get us 2 trades. I'm trailing it a little bit. I think we're trailing it by 35 ticks.
Order submitted. Order submitted.
Okay, RTY jump back in. The Signal A drone. This
Order
time it
filled.
thinks it's going to do the pullback. And a little bit hard to see here, but why it took that entry is it saw this this little gear popping out of this green box here, this little yellow line drifting down, so it's sensing price drop. And this one I don't have the 50 filter, so you can see it went against the 50. So let me set that cross up properly. It doesn't respect the 50. No respect for market structure on this trade. It's a counter trend trade. It's sensing price drop, and that's where it's heading. These look great when you call them right, but then when you call them wrong and you're on a huge trend, it eats you up big time. So it's a safer trade to go in with the trend. You know, the cool thing about automation is you can kind of reverse engineer what the outcome would have been here. You can look at each one of these red cross or green cross and see how much movement you've had. You know, the best trade was right here. This green one, this long one. This red one's a pretty good trade too. Wow, those are really great trades, both of those. And then this green cross up. So this is pretty darn good. You got a loser here. That's a definite loser. This one, you know, maybe you could get it to break even. It entered here. Yeah, it did. It broke even. Or no, it made a little bit. This one made a little bit. This is where it stopped out. So, you know, going against the 50 is not terrible. It's making money here on this one today. It's up 450. It might lose this trade, but it's up 450 this morning.
Order filled.
Okay, let's go see
Order
if we've got
filled.
anything. We haven't got any trades yet on just about all the ones that we've picked. The gold nugget, that one we can look at. Okay, we don't have any winners
Order
since we
filled.
reset yet. It's another place to look for potential winners. So a little bit of a slow go right now. Rue, you never guessed the AI Auto Challenge. Pick one of these, Rue. Pick one that you think will be the winner today. And just type it into the chat. This is
Order filled.
this is the leaderboard. But, you know, we reset at 10. This is all out the window. That's, what do they say? Past performance doesn't predict future outcomes. So anyway, this was the past. This is the current. Nobody's on the board yet. And for unrealized, we've got one trade in the money here. Looks like ES signal B. Thanks, Rue. That's pretty awesome. But just type one in there that you think might. That's funny. Okay, here we go. We're gonna get a trade if we go short here. Another short bump. Oh, I'm on the 15 range. Oh my gosh, I apologize. Ooh, big mistake. I had the chart on the wrong. Oh man, this can be a easy mistake. I do this an awful lot because I watch the market, even after hours. So I'll change the NQ to 15 range on a regular basis to see a little finer view. And I wasn't getting the cross to show up properly.
Order submitted.
Oh, I apologize for that. Rookie mistake here. That's why I took this entry here. This is a green cross, and I don't see any other crosses on the chart. Oh, man, even when I was measuring all that stuff, I had the wrong data series. And the data series matters a lot. Oh boy. Okay, if we continue to go south here, oh no, we won't.
Order submitted.
Different data series. The data series matters so much. You can see on a 30 range we have one green cross. Let's just change it to 15 again and see how many there are. Not 15 minute, 15 range. It almost looks like a totally different market. It looks like a totally different market. It's because you're looking at a lot finer points. It's actually half of the range. So the bars get changed quite a bit. So this is the 15 range, and you can see there's a red cross here, but we didn't get that on the 30 range. There was another red cross here. So as your data series gets, in this case, 15 range is smaller, you get a lot more entries. A lot more entries. So we picked the 30 range on purpose so that we have, I call it more confirmation, like a bigger trend, longer moves. That's why we picked the 30 range. And in a high flying market, the NQ, it works well. But after hours, the 15 range works really, really well. And when the volume gets really slow, even go down to the 10 range. Cool, Rue. Look forward to you joining us here in the Auto Trader Revolution. Get a hold of Rory. It might be able to make you a special deal for being such a good participant on YouTube. I wanted to thank all the people who joined us over the weekend, new members, subscribers. Appreciate you guys joining us. We're going to do our best to show you how to make money together. That's the goal every day is to help us all make money. I've got a huge team behind me too. So I've got an options professional, a couple more futures professionals. If you like the futures market or the options trades, you're welcome to jump on our website and get a free 2-week trial. So you'll be able to get like options trades for free for a couple of weeks. And David Wise hits home runs. Well, he hits base hits, but he hits a lot of them right. He was like 20 for 20 in January. I think he's on a winning streak right now. I think 11 in a row. So if you're a trader and like the options, that would be one room to check out. Or if you like futures, we've got two professionals, Craig Emery and David Kushner. And kind of the difference there might be David lends himself to very rigid rules. and very strict as far as entries go. He'll take maybe 1 or 2 trades a day. And he works a prop account room, so he's heavily into prop accounts also. So he could probably coach and do some more training on prop accounts and how to stay funded, because it is a challenge to stay funded. And then we got Craig Emery, who lends himself to more of a freelance trader.
Order submitted.
So those are kind of the differences. Here we go. So we've got a haymaker in, and we'll see if we've got our signal A bot. Okay, so we've got we've got our strategy here up and running. So we're running those 10 contracts. We're trying to go long here on this trade, and we've got our stop set at 25 ticks. So we'll see how this trade matures. Again, kind of flying into the
order submitted.
the 50. That's definitely not a favorable position to enter when it's red, green, yellow. But we'll see how this trade goes. Yeah, just thinking about 10 contracts, Rue, right there. I mean, even if we were to, only take a few points or ticks here, you're talking
Order
about
submitted.
hundreds of dollars that it was up a few minutes ago. I think it was up to 400 or 500 with just a few ticks. So, I'll say being really greedy, like I am on this trade. If you're not quite as greedy, look at that, it's 327, whatever, 400, 500, and just a few ticks. Wow, I never looked at it like this before. So this is a whole new light of, and again, we're trying to make money. So, just taking small little bites might be a significant change in the outcome of profit. Never looked at it like that before. But a few ticks get you $1,000 quick. And we've got a couple people trading this one. So we got what do we got here? We got Dr. Wild. He's in on the haymaker. Let's make sure he got this entry too. Let's look at this Dr. Wild. See if you got that entry being a little bit more conservative. So it's Miller time. No, you didn't get the entry. You're, and we'll see, might make sense to you. But apparently the 15 wasn't in agreement at the time. Bummer. It might work out in your favor though. We might go down in the hole here, and you might end up making money. Okay, got a good looking trade here. Hope we can close the door on this one. So we're not moving the stop until we get 10 ticks. So we're looking to go a little higher before we move our stop. Now it's going to move automatically. I'm not going to do it, but it's kind of doing its own thing here. Fully automated system that we have here. It's entered all on its own and kind of managing the trade on its own. We did do the setup behind the scenes to get it created to do this, but we have templates created for you that you can do yourself. If I bought this system from you, for example, we load it for you. We have technicians, a couple of them, that will load it on your machine for you, get it all set up, show you how it works. And if this was, if I just got this system delivered to me today, to put a strategy on an account is super easy. I'll just go down here, one that isn't, trading yet. Let's say, for example, I like the gold nugget. Let's say it was making big time cash today and I wanted to trade it on my live account. I would just disable it. I would right click, edit the strategy. I would just go down here to this one spot under account, and I would go change it to either my live account, so my bank account, my brokerage account, or I'm trading these Apex accounts, so I would just pick whatever one I want to trade, hit OK, hit enable, and I'm off to the races. I'm trading. So that's how our system works. When I keep doing these new strategies, you wouldn't have to do that. Okay, get that one back to work.
Order filled. Order filled.
All right, Stephen, good.
Order filled.
Yeah, Charles is awesome. Super helpful. Okay, so that one backed up a little bit too far on me. So we're going to maybe change this one a little bit up. Let me look at this one. So we're going to need to trail it a little bit to close that door on that one. We left it open a little bit too far, so it rose up a little too far and then came back on us. We can't allow it to come back that far.
Order submitted.
So we'll have to do a trail at 25.
Order filled.
Okay, so we gotta make a little adjustment to the ATM here. Oh, this, okay. This is the bot. It changed the settings for us. So it set the stop at 43 ticks, and it had the trail at 50. Okay, so we wanna override a little bit of this here. You know what, I'm going to just grab the haymaker.
Order submitted.
So we got to make these adjustments. So we want to get 3,100 bucks, and we want to potentially lose 2,500 for the day. Change it to 10 contracts. Here we want to do a 25. We only need 62 ticks of profit for this $50,000 account. And we want to trail it by 25. Okay, let's give this one a go.
Order submitted.
So number 84. So over here now, we're going to go ahead and change this one. Toggle those off. Get this one as 784. And we'll try to copy it to 785. So if we can catch another trade of the haymakers.
Order filled. Order submitted.
We'll be in business. Okay, let's take a quick look at the leaderboard. Wow. No trades closed yet.
Order filled.
The haymaker took a little loss on that one too. Looks like it took a small loss. Let's see how far. I think it was at 555 and it's at 495, so $50 loss. At 12 ticks. Boy, this RTY takes a long time for a trade, doesn't it? Look at this thing. It's been in this trade forever. Wow. Way to go, Rue. Rue makes big money. Ben, are you out there? Ben is the NQ. I think Ben is the NQ Ninja in our Discord. Ben had a tough day Friday too. Man, I think he lost. I think it was, he said 14.
Order filled.
14 PA accounts or something. Ben was rolling though. Ben was up $75,000, I believe. Just looking over here in Discord. Man, that was, whew. He had an emotional week. Man, highs to lows to highs to lows. That's what trading can be too. If you're emotionally attached to money, it can be a knee jerker. That's why you only want to trade with money that you can afford to lose. It's too emotionally draining if you don't. Brings me up to, having to share this by the CFTC. All signals and trading opportunities provided both orally, written, or electronically that are disclosed here today are really for educational and demonstrational purposes only. Me or my team, we're not financial advisors. We're just traders. There is a significant opportunity for loss with trading, especially futures or Forex. So please research with a financial advisor before you make any trades. Okay, so let's hope for another trade. Market moved up nicely this morning. This was the open. Hold on. Okay, yeah. This was the open last night at 6 p.m. on Sunday. Had a little bit of a pullback. Looks like it came down just below 18,000. And then it's been shooting up since, and now it's kind of found, it looks like a little bit of the peak here, it looks like. I'll take a quick break. I'll be right back. I'm gonna put the little I'm gonna enable sound. So it's kind of a cool little feature. This is an automated system, so it's really awesome. You don't have to mess with it, but you can let me move this around a little bit. You can enable the sound for the cross. Let me see what this one sounds like. Forgot to figure out how to hear what the sounds say. But anyway, this one said it auto trails, so we'll hear it if the cross comes up. If I hit enable here, let's see, template, save. All right, good. So now this, if the cross pops up, it should make a sound. It works well for if you're not right around. So let me see why it's not making the sound. Let's see. There we go. Okay, if it does it again, it will. It might be an annoying sound, so I
Order
might have to
filled.
change it, but we'll go with that one for now.
Order submitted. Order filled. Order filled.
All right, I thought I heard the noise. Looks like we got in a trade here. Let's see if we can see this one. Oh.
Order filled.
Didn't have it enabled for some reason.
Order filled.
All right, I missed that one. I had it disabled. I forgot to enable it, I guess. So let's see the haymaker. Let's see if anybody can make a little money on this one. Let's see the haymaker do its thing. Let's go back and look at the leaderboard. I haven't looked there in a while. Okay, looks like still the Signal A bot. Oh, it's got the GC. Let's look at that one. That might be a fun one to check out. GC's really
Order
moving.
submitted.
Oh boy, look at that haymaker. Oh baby. Boy, we missed this trade. God darn it. Whew. Painful. Trading's tough. Fear of missing out is real. Darn it. Oh yeah, look at this one. Short entry, short first target. GC Signal B's coming back big time. This has been a great one for me on my computer for a long time. GC 15 range Signal B, the drone and the bot, over the last month and a half or so, up about 4,000, I think. Here we've got the haymaker in action here. Looks like it's sealed off this trade almost with break even.
Order submitted.
It's got the trailer back there. It's dragging it behind it. Again, if you do 10 contracts, you can times this by,
Order
add
submitted.
another 0. So that would have been a $2,000 trade right here. Darn it. Whew. Oh, let's see. Someone's going to make a little money with this one, I think. So here's the okay 2 minutes in this one too. Looking at our leaderboard here, we've got Toby in with the gold nugget. Let's see if any of them closed. Okay, so there is a couple leading the way here with closed trades. So it doesn't go to realized until the trade closes, either by a stop loss or a profit target. So it doesn't move over to this column until the trade closes. These ones over here in unrealized are still a live trade. So it could stop on either a profit target or a loss. But right now, so we've got, let's see if we got anything up here. Toby might be close because those are, those signal B. The gold nugget is signal A. So let's look here. So now an unrealized. Oh, look at there. Dr. Wild is the lead dog right now. Where is the haymaker? Okay. Oh, you got. Oh, they might be exactly the same. Oh, you got the same entry, but you didn't take that loss before. Oh boy. Oh boy, this is fun. Okay. This is interesting.
Order
so we'll
filled.
see how this one plays out, but that loss might be the difference. How fun. That extra filter might be the one to keep you out of a bad trade. And that's what it does. That's the intent behind filters, is
Order
try to keep you out of trades, which is interesting. Instead of getting you into trades, the idea is to keep you out of losing trades. Okay, GC Signal B just saw another opportunity to go short. This one seems to have a lot of legs behind it too. Really feel like a lot of pressure here on this one. What a great trade. This one feels good. Wow. Oh, gold is really moving. I don't rarely see it move this fast. It's moving NQ fast today. Very unusual.
Order filled.
So it's at 760 for the day. This haymaker trade, come on. Trying to hold on here. Yeah.
Order canceled. Order filled.
Yeah, that 50 tick trailer kind of kept us in the game here. It didn't hurt our feelings too bad. Okay, so I think we're probably gonna jump in short here with all of our strategies again.
Order submitted.
We'll give that a run. If long won't do it, maybe short will. This one doesn't look really optimistic with it moving up so high, and you can see these support zones here. It hasn't drifted down this low very often. we'll duplicate this and get a couple of us going here so we can check a couple of them out. Over here, the lead dog is, I think it's Dr. Jeff. So the account is It's Miller Time.
Order filled.
So we took 10 contracts short here. Always curious to look at the entry prices, and the cool thing about doing 10 contracts is you really get to see how trading really works and trading contracts. Even though I bought 10 at the exact same time, I still had a tick of difference in entry fill price. So that tells you that, as I put my order in, there were only 7 available at that even price of, 18089.00. And so they gave me those 7, and then they went to the next price, and then I guess filled me for the 3, or it could have been the other way around. Maybe I got the 3, and then that was all that was left at that price, and then they gave me the other 7 at the other price. But that's how it works, and that's why we all get different values in profit or loss every week, every day. Is we get filled at a little different prices, and then obviously we lose at different prices or win at a little bit different prices too. It's really a phenomenon about trading contracts and then fill prices. And then there's this thing called slippage too, which I think that's what slippage
Order
is
filled.
Where the next amount of contracts available to buy
Order
is.
filled.
So in that case, I only slipped, I'll say one tick away, but it could have been possible that there was only enough, maybe the next lot of
filled.
contracts was a couple of ticks
Order
away,
filled.
and it would have filled me at that price. So that's what the slippage is.
Order filled.
So we get 2 trades with the way we had that thing set up. We'll see if we can catch one going in our direction here. Let's go look at kind of how that panned out here. You guys are still in this trade. I had a little shorter stop than you guys did. Okay, we got 10 more minutes for the AI Auto Challenge. Let's see if there's anything changing here. Dr. Wild's kind of got it by $50 right now. If it was to end right now, that one trade he didn't get in might be the difference.
Order filled.
It might be the difference. It's 255. Haymaker's 317. Actually, the gold nugget Toby might win this one again if it doesn't get a trade. Let's go see the gold nugget. Where is the gold nugget? Let's go instruments. I don't see the gold nugget here. What's going on?
Order submitted.
Oh boy, Toby. I have it at the wrong instrument. Oh man. Did you see that? Oh boy. When you open these, sometimes they default to the last instrument that was in, and apparently that's what happened here. Darn it. I think you're going to have to go away with the win because it's the same signal as these. And you must have had a trade here. A good looking trade too. Wow. The facilitator might have threw a monkey wrench in your in your game plan, Toby. Oh no. Hope you're doing something else and didn't watch all that. Man. Well, you're still winning. You're at 0. But you should have probably been up at one of these. Yeah, the gold nugget's at 336 for the day. Oh man.
Order
Yeah, we
filled.
can't get in a trade here hardly on the NQ. Had a great run up though since you know, anytime you were trading this morning, if you're going long, you're probably going to be making some money. I was in a team meeting and getting set up, so I didn't do any trading. I did one last night. Had one trade on a PA account on gold last night. But yeah, haven't. And then we missed one on the haymaker so far. We've got a couple of $50,000 accounts. We're trying to get some moved over to PA zone.
Order filled.
Yeah, the NQ is not really
Order
tradable
filled.
right now. When the 50 goes red, green, yellow, it's really no trade zone. It depends on how far these 50s, these colors change, but you're not getting a lot of movement away from where price has been. It's constantly pulling back in and out of the 50, the chop zone. This is the lead dog today. This is the gold signal B. Had a couple of nice entries. One is right here, entered right here in this candle. That was a stop. That wasn't
Order
a good one.
submitted.
Here was a target. This is one I was thinking it was. Here's a first target. Got that one. This one was almost a break even. Let's see. These markers don't seem to be lining up that great on the chart. Here's one long entry, long first target. Short entry, short first target. So it had a couple of really good winners this morning. This one starts at 5 in the morning. Looks like it took its first trade at like a little bit after 8. But gold's really doing some nice movements. Really good. I don't recall seeing gold move this much. Well, that's a great instrument to trade right there. You know, big difference, these 50s on this gold, you know, see how long they stay a certain color? You know, that's obviously a good thing, you know, good uptrend in that case. Now it's not got a really nice downtrend. A lot of red on the 50.
Order
Over here we had a
submitted.
great trading morning on the NQ. I mean, really great from 9:30 to 10. But now, whew, now is bad business. Toby, you're in. Gold nugget. In for the short trade. Here we go.
Order submitted.
So these ones all have closed trades, and these are the realized values. So this is kind of leaderboard since 10. So not a lot of movement. The gold had a couple of good trades. Probably would have been Toby. The gold nugget, I assume, would have, it's got the signal A entry. So you would assume it would have been up in
Order
this
submitted.
range. And over here, some current trades that are going on. These are the unrealized values. And this is the leaderboard since you know, since the market started. Really, the first robot that we have trading is the gold. I think it wakes up, I believe, at 5 o'clock in the morning and starts surveying the market for opportunities to trade. RTY, nice. Getting a little bit of movement on the RTY market. Got a great, great strategy moving this morning. It's almost the leader.
Order submitted.
So it looks like these are all the green strategies since we started trading this morning. So we got black gold above ground here, cash cow, PA account, haymakers making a little bit of money. The gold nugget making a little bit of money. So it looks like kind of our name strategies are hanging around. They're not making thousands yet, but they're green. One good trade. That's what stands in the way from thousands of dollars. One good trade. And like Dr. Jeff did, staying out of a losing trade. That was a great lesson there, Dr. Jeff. Thank you. What he did this morning is he wanted the haymaker to trade for his AI Auto Challenge, but he wanted to give it a little more filtering. He didn't want to take a trade if the 15 EMA, the 15 EMA is this smaller dashed line. This is the line. He wanted to have the agreement before he took a trade.
Order canceled.
With the 15 and the 50. So that meant that he would not take a trade if the if the 15 wasn't in alignment. And you know, we took a trade because the 50 aligned with it, but his robot didn't take the trade, and we ended up losing $50, I think, on that trade, and he didn't end up taking it, so he didn't lose the $50. So he was the winner for a little bit there. Oh, it's 11 o'clock. It's 11 o'clock, and the gold nugget here is in a trade. Trade's not closed, but if we go look here, this is the leaderboard, and if we kind of look down the leaderboard, these are the realized, and then we can kind of start to look to unrealized. The gold nugget is up $10. I think Toby won. He would have had. It was on the wrong instrument. I don't know if everybody noticed that. It was on the wrong instrument for a while there, and I just changed it back a few minutes ago. But he would have been up in one of these. Would have had either around $200 in the account. So Toby, you get to be the undisputed heavyweight champion still. You somehow have picked 4 different bots and won 4 different times every challenge, which is really unbelievable. Unbelievable. Let's look at it's Miller time here. This is Dr. Jeff's. Oh, wrong one. So we're down a little bit on that one. And then the haymaker, we can't really use that as a starting point, but it's down a little bit too. I think it's $50 more down than yours. Let's see here. Yeah, here's Dr. Jeff, and then the haymaker's down just a little bit more, about $50 more. So looks like Toby's gold nugget ended up winning the AI Auto Challenge. Way to go, Toby. Way to go, Toby. Thanks for participating, Toby. I owe you 2 more gift cards. Congratulations. This gold nugget, been on a tear. Boy, had some good numbers last week. Let's let me look at what last week. Black gold, the CL10 range signal A bot, YM Dow Diamond, haymaker, and retirement plan. Wow, had a really good good run last week. Had some pretty good differences though on computers, so that's always something to consider.
Order filled.
Okay, had an order. So this RTY market is coming out to be the big one now. Boy, this was that one that I said was taking forever. It entered way back here at short, and man, it held off all that heat to finally be down to where it's potentially, I think this is a $400 trade. That's a heck of a call right there. Wow. So this is one of the holy grails when it comes to trading right here on this chart over here on the NQ. When the 15, the dashed line here, crosses the 50, this is a perfect buying opportunity for a short trade. Traders love this intersection here. This is like the moneymaker intersection. So if you see these overlap, It's usually a good opportunity for a short trade in this case. Again, you know, the green crossing is the other one. Let's see if we can find one. Can't really find a good one, not like this one. Here was another one, another red one, where the 15 crossed to 50. You know that's always a juicy spot to take a short trade, and this one would have got us a little bit here. We have this this in a filter too, so you can only take these trades. So there's 107 ticks on that one.
Order submitted.
I don't personally have patience to do those, to wait for those, so I don't do them. But if you were a patient conservative trader, those would be potential opportunities to only trade those little opportunities there. Now this one looks like it wouldn't have panned out in your favor. After all, this thing's going to shoot back up. Okay, so we may take a trade here. Trading time. So that noise is because I put this, I enabled the sound, alert sound file when the PA signal comes onto the chart. So that's why we're hearing the noise. We'll take a trade when this candle closes. Now, how come? Let me check this out. Something. So the 50 is in alignment. Okay. Doesn't look like it. Okay, yeah. So the 50 is yellow, but it's turning green. That's why. Okay, this is what's going on. It's turning green as price finds itself above the 50. So that's why the noise is going away and coming on. So now the 50 is in alignment. Okay. So yeah, if it closes, I guess, above the 50 here, we'll take the trade. If not, we probably won't, I guess. Sure would like to take one good trade here today. Had one opportunity. We were up about 1,500 at one point. Okay,
Order
so
filled.
we jumped in with the haymaker. See how it goes for us. Dr. Jeff didn't get that trade. Again, his apparently the 15 wasn't in alignment at the time. We did get the trade on the Apex account. So we're sitting good. Let's take a look at entry prices. I always like to kind of look at those and get a feel for how that panned out, especially compared to a sim account. So it looks like I'm filled over here at 97.5. Over here it got filled at 97.5. Now I also got 5 contracts at 97.25. So have 5 at, you know, 1 tick, and then 5 at another tick of difference. And again, sim, we're just trading 1 contract, so it filled at exact same price. These are the exact same charts, the same exact strategies
Order filled.
that entered on this trade. One of them we had set up on an Apex account, and the other one is our SIM account that we have set up. They look a little different. What I mean by that is this this profit target for
Order filled.
the haymaker is way
filled.
up here at 200 or 180 ticks,
Order
and it had
filled.
a little bit bigger stop loss. So we stopped out at 25 ticks over here on this Apex account, and over here, this one is set for 46 ticks, so it's still in the trade. And short stops, that's what short stops do to you, unfortunately, is you lose quicker and can't take quite as much heat. So this might turn out to be that situation. We'll see. So we'll get another one set up over here. 786. Go back here. Edit this one. And get it set up on that one. Let's do what's been working for me. What's been working for me is I've been setting this
Order
at
filled.
52. Set the trailer at 30.
Order filled.
So we're getting a mixed message, but we're saying it's trying to go short now.
Order submitted.
Look like I got that trade here. The haymaker jumped in again. It's trying its hardest. The market to work with it a little bit here. I don't know, I guess I didn't have mine enabled here quick enough, but it's running the same strategy, so it should have taken the same exact entry.
Order filled.
May not have had it enabled soon enough there.
Order submitted.
Look like I'm missing out on much though. This is a tough market to make money in right there, right now.
Order filled.
Kind of looking through the leaderboard this morning. Looks like the RTY Signal A drone's the lead dog, followed by the Signal B of the gold. It's got both of them up there, and then a gold Signal A. And looks like an NQ30 range Signal A bot. Oh, hey Gills, good morning. Oh, okay. I didn't realize Europe is closed today. Holiday over there, is it? I never even looked at volume yet today. I don't know what it was, what we were hitting here in contracts. Okay, so we'll kind of hope that we
Order filled.
can get some movement going here. Oh man.
Order filled.
Mayday. Mayday, mayday. It's mayday. Gold's moving nicely this morning. That's why I traded it last night, because I saw it moving so much. It was really, really surprising.
Order submitted. Order filled.
I think all the juice is squeezed out of this NQ. It really pushed up nicely this morning for us before we
Order
came
submitted.
online, and really I missed
Order
it.
filled.
But yeah, now is not looking promising here. Ah, Cinco de Mayo. There you go.
Order filled.
Strategy today right here. The RTY Signal A drone. Pulled in about 900 bucks. Nice market. Wow, look at that RTY. Whew. Wee to the moon.
Order filled.
A nice little pullback right now, and it caught that short. It had a short first target even. Caught that short. Rode it up and then took a short down. Wow, that's impressive right there. Gold's been trading really, really well too. Oops. Shit, wrong one. Okay, this is bad for the haymaker, but good for the, hopefully good for this one. We'll see. So I changed this cross to make a noise when when the setup is right for a trade to enter. So that's what we're hearing. Should jump in this trade on this this account here when this candle closes.
Order filled.
Okay, so we're off to the races here. We're hoping to go long. The Apex accounts entered at 101.5, and it looks like over here this one entered at 101.25. I guess I had 3 at 101.25 too, so the exact same entry. Stubborn though. Price is stubborn today on the NQ. It's a lofty goal to think that it's going to make anything here, huh? I like the ambition of the robot though. It doesn't care. It doesn't care what it sees. It sees the data that it's doing the analysis of. As I look at this chart, I go, uh-oh, we're in trouble. But it says, hey, everything's aligned like you told me to.
Order filled.
Rory Powers will be back tomorrow with the live here, so he'll be able to coach us through a couple of things. He knows a lot about the software, very fluid with it, so he can help us.
Order filled.
So the setup that I'm playing here, I've got $50,000 Apex accounts. I've got number 786 here. It's running the Haymaker strategy, so it's obviously doing the same thing the Haymaker's doing here. This one I've got the stop set at 50 ticks, so that's a $2,500 loss from this account.
Order filled.
With 10 contracts.
Order filled. Order filled.
All right, so we got zonked today, guys. That's the way it goes with trading sometimes. Can't win them all. I have a few of them here in payday. I got about $12,000
Order
of payday
submitted.
here waiting. So Yeah, that's part of the game is, taking a few hits in the ring. The haymaker. Haymaker was doing really good this morning, and it's fallen off a little bit. Um, that darn thing was up about 400 or 500 earlier, and I think it's slipped down into the negative zone. But it's just one good trade away from making big money again. So on the leaderboard here, looks like the best strategy for today would be the RTY. So that would have been the one to trade this morning, along with the GCs. Toby ended up winning the AI Auto Challenge again.
Order
Toby,
filled.
congratulations. He's 4 for 4. He picked the gold nugget. Had it on the NQ instrument for a while, so but it takes the same trades as the Signal A, and the Signal A was up about $200 when we looked. So he gets the trophy again for winning the challenge. He gets a $25 gift card. So Toby, good job, man. Appreciate you joining us every day here on the YouTube Live. And everybody, if you haven't joined us yet with the AA Auto Trader, stop by rightlinetrading.com and check us out. Rory Powers will be back tomorrow. Everybody have a great afternoon and